Today we're looking at the leader in AI stocks, Nvidia, who reported earnings after the bell on Wednesday, and some interesting price action followed. Let's just check out the chart right now so you can see what we mean. So if we look at the chart here, you can see there that we had a very unusual looking candle in yesterday's trading. This is where we closed on Tuesday. And so the open after the company really smashed earnings out of the ballpark was around about 5.7%. This was on the back of a significant beat in both revenue expectations and EPS. And so markets were looking fairly buoyant in the early part of the session. However, when the dust had settled a little bit, what we saw was a significant pullback across the board. Of course, AI stocks were part of that on the back of the belief that there is now only a 40% chance of a Fed rate cut in December. So that probability has dropped significantly. If we look at the hourly chart, you can see that in a little more detail. So here's that gap up in excess of 195 from its previous close of around about 186. But that was the high of the day. And so that drop throughout the course of the session, closing down near the support at 180. Now, context is important. If we go back to the daily chart, remember back in April, we were down around $90. So we are 100% to the upside. So this sort of pullback of 13%, which we're seeing now from its highs, would not be unusual, but the fact that it's happened so dramatically and rested on this support would be interesting. Well worth watching tonight. If we do get a breach, then we could see a move possibly down to around about 165. So watching this line here at 180.20 is key.